first questions is: which invoicing type would be recommended for milestone-based payments for services such as consulting? Options are: release order contract, purchase order, no release order contract, service purchase order. Correct answer is no release order contract. Next questions is: when is an approval flow triggered in the context of a self-service scenario? Options are: when the chosen suppliers are not preferred, when the purchasing requisition is submitted, when the requester sends the RFQ to the suppliers, when the requester awards the RFQ. Correct answer is when the chosen suppliers are not preferred. Next questions is: what documents are required for services when setting up a three-way match? There are two correct answers to this question. Options are: invoice, requisition, and service entry sheet. Invoice, order, and receipt. Requisition, order confirmation, and invoice. Invoice, service entry sheet, and purchase order. Correct answers are invoice, requisition, and service entry sheet. Invoice, service entry sheet, and purchase order. Next questions is: using the non-catalog item requisition with discounts, which of the following contract type settings must be changed within the contract request details screen? Note: there are two correct answers to this question. Options are: supplier level, item level, catalog. Item level, non-catalog. Commodity level. Correct answers are item level, catalog. Commodity level. Next questions is: which SAP Ariba solutions have a direct impact on guided buying? Note: there are two correct answers to this question. Options are: SAP Ariba Contracts Management, SAP Ariba Supplier Life Cycle and Performance, SAP Ariba Supplier Risk, SAP Ariba Strategic Sourcing. Correct answers are SAP Ariba Supplier Life Cycle and Performance, SAP Ariba Strategic Sourcing. Next questions is: who is required to receive an order that is set up for desktop receipt? Options are: the person who prepared the requisition, any user in the approver group, any user in the approval flow, the person who requested the requisition. Correct answer is the person who requested the requisition. Next questions is: which of the following are benefits of using the spot buy capability of SAP Ariba Catalog? Note: there are two correct answers to this question. Options are: it streamlines sourcing for direct materials with high price volatility. It provides commodity-specific requisitioning forms. It decreases the number of non-catalog requisitions created. It increases visibility of low-dollar, one-time purchases. Correct answers are: it streamlines sourcing for direct materials with high price volatility. It decreases the number of non-catalog requisitions created. Next questions is: which of the following are configurable in the guided buying user interface? Note: there are three correct answers to this question. Options are: notifications, home page, company logo, header fields, landing pages. Correct answers are Home page. Company logo. Landing pages. Next questions is: which of the following default invoice exception types occur at line level? Note, there are two correct answers to this question. Options are: PO received quantity variance, PO price variance, invoice currency mismatch, PO payment terms mismatch. Correct answers are: PO received quantity variance, PO price variance. Next questions is: which of the following is a benefit for sellers using Ariba network? Options are: invoices submitted electronically via PO Flip are more accurate and accepted more quickly by buyers. Sellers transacting on Ariba network are eligible to use marketing services to promote products on Ariba network. Sellers with good ratings are promoted as potential suppliers on Ariba network. Sellers collect marketing intelligence for their industry on Ariba network. Correct answer is: invoices submitted electronically via PO Flip are more accurate and accepted more quickly by buyers. Next questions is: which main data elements does SAP Ariba buying require from the customer's existing systems? Note, there are two correct answers to this question. Options are: user groups, historical spend data, payment terms, suppliers. Correct answers are: user groups, payment terms. Next questions is: where can a guided buying user select suppliers from when creating a non-catalog item requisition? Note, there are two correct answers to this question. Options are: a global pool of public suppliers available in the Ariba network, a global pool of supplier organizations available in buying and invoicing, a predefined list of incumbent suppliers responding to sourcing events, a predefined list of preferred suppliers generated by SAP Ariba Supplier Lifecycle and Performance. Correct answers are: a global pool of supplier organizations available in buying and invoicing, a predefined list of preferred suppliers generated by SAP Ariba Supplier Lifecycle and Performance. Next questions is: which type of document must the guided buying administrator choose in order to create forms for tactical sourcing purposes? Options are: form, CUS_form, request, requisition form. Correct answer is form. Next questions is: where can users insert parallel approvers in the approval flow of an SAP Ariba custom form? Options are: only at the beginning of the approval flow, only after their own approval node, at any point after their own approval node, at any point in the approval flow. Correct answer is at any point in the approval flow. Next questions is: which data dictates the system behavior for tactical sourcing scenarios? Options are: approval flows, supplier policies, user group assignments, ship to location. Correct answer is supplier policies. Next questions is: what is the default setting for the auto accept percentage validation tolerance, which accepts invoices when the invoice amount is less than a specified percentage of the original order? Options are: 0.2, 0.05, 0.15. 0.1. Correct answer is 0.15. Next questions is: which of the following attributes can be used to define rule conditions in the procurement operations desk? Note, there are 3 correct answers to this question. Options are GL account, spend value, commodity code, language, supplier. Correct answers are spend value, commodity code, supplier. Next questions is: which of the following contract types support discount pricing? Note, there are 2 correct answers to this question. Options are commodity level, catalog level, item level, supplier level. Correct answers are catalog level, item level. Next questions is: which activities do you conduct during the design phase of an SAP Ariba buying and invoicing project? Note, there are 2 correct answers to this question. Options are lead configuration workshops, conduct workstream introductions, update the functional design document, create customizations. Correct answers are conduct workstream introductions, update the functional design document.